Hey, what is up, guys? Yeah, I just wanted to make this live up. I said I was going to make more lives, but turns out I got busy with stuff, and I have something cooking here on the computer. In the meantime, I wanted to just share something with you about kind of like the process that I'm going through right now, which is it's the beginning of the year. Probably you go through the same thing. So I went to this workshop at the end of the year, and it was very interesting because we were asked to reflect on what we did in 2025 and what we were going to do in 2026. Okay. And one of the questions was, what is one thing that you did in 2025 that you don't want to do in 2026? All right. And there's a bunch of things that came to my mind. And there was one, which was uh, doing kind of like client work, where you have to get on calls and stuff with clients. I ended up doing this somehow. I don't know why, because I am an automation guy, right? My whole thing is to design processes so that things work without me. But slowly but surely, after, I don't know, watching YouTube videos of people saying, "Oh man, you need to build an agency, you need to do this and get some clients and stuff." I somehow drifted from the reason why I started this business in the first place. The reason is so I can live in a cool place, and I don't have any calls, I don't have any meetings. I don't have anything actually that I need to do for anybody, right? I create businesses that are self-sustainable and do not require me being there or being on call or people calling me. But so this is what I've done for the last, let's say, since 2013. Okay. And I don't know, last year, I started doing a lot of the stuff that I said I would never do simply because I got influenced by other people. We all are. You can say whatever you want, you will be influenced as well. And so my thing was at the end of 2025, it was like, no, 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 I'm not doing that again. And so I basically came back to my senses and came back on my path, which I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's the correct path for me. And the beauty is that today we have tools like artificial intelligence and automation that allow me to do stuff that I didn't think was possible, let's say even 6 months ago. So right now, I am building a tool that will help me build an empire without having to post on social media, without having to talk to anybody, without having to get on calls or anything. And I'm having a ton of fun doing this for the perspective of what it can do, but also because that is what I got in business in the first place. But more importantly, for the process of how I put these things together and how cool it is to see out of thin air, out of nothing, there's something that comes out of it. That is what I like to do every day. That's what makes me happy. Is every day I'm creating something new. I'm a creator. Okay. Not content creator and stuff. You have different types of creator, but a creator is someone who will like make something out of nothing, right? I'm not the best person to then follow through on this stuff, right? So coming every day and pressing buttons and checking reports, that's not me, right? That's the reason why I have to create systems or I have to delegate that to people who like to do this stuff. My thing is creation. And today, my friends, I am creating. I wake up in the morning and I literally create the most amazing systems. Amazing because they solve my problem. Okay. And a lot of the systems that I've been creating, like they're really amazing, but I'm building them as internal tools. Back in the days, maybe even, last year, my initial reflex would have been, oh, let me build this tool and then let me build the software out of it and let get some clients and stuff on people who pay monthly and stuff. Today, that's not my priority. So when I build those things, they're designed for one purpose. The purpose is they are designed to actually make sales without me having to go find clients for it, if you understand what I mean. So the to give you an example, let imagine I was J.K. Rowling, for example. She doesn't make money teaching people how to write books. She makes money with her books, right? Those books are selling, right? That's she's not making money teaching you how to write Harry Potter. And this is what I want to do. So my tools, by default, they are designed to literally build an empire for me. And so I don't have the priority of building something so that I can add people to it and stuff. I don't have it, and it makes it a lot easier and a lot simpler for me because I can live with like small imperfections and I can get live very quickly because dude, it's for me and my internal team, and I am building stuff. Oh my god, like everything that will normally take me time or a lot of efforts that I will usually brief my team. So just to give you uh, like a live example. Even yesterday, I sent a tutorial to my team, like an SOP. Okay, guys, when you receive this, then you'll have to go do this, and then you go on Canva, and then you find this, and then And this morning, I was like, can I not create a tool that will do this and integrate it in what I already have so that the team doesn't have to do it? And that's what I'm building now. So it's running right now, which gives me a little bit of time to come and do this live. And it's going to be the most amazing. So literally, here is what I'm building, and it's not for sale. I am building a tool that allows me to create a whole product line, the full product line. Okay, in a few clicks. And it's basically going to create a lead magnet. It's going to create my front end offer. It's going to create my bump offer. It's going to create my upsell number one. It's going to create my upsell number two. It's going to create all the visuals and all the copywriting that I need to go put it on marketplaces such as Etsy, Gumroad, and stuff like that. It is going to create the pins that I will then use to go send traffic to. And all this, like I'll literally press a few buttons. Okay. Now I could very well go out and commercialize this and tell people, hey, if you want to do this, blah. But the point is, this thing, and hopefully it's going to work as I want it to work, it is going to generate enough money by itself so I don't have to deal with people. You know what I mean? So, not that I don't have anything against people, please. It's just that it makes my life a lot easier. So I want you to imagine a life, which was my life for the longest time. And the last year and a half, it has changed. And, it really affected my mood and stuff. But imagine since, let's say, 2013 until 2000, let's say 24, for like 11 years, right? I had zero customer calls, zero meetings with the team, zero like work or anything to do, like something that I have to do, right? Operational work. I'm talking. I was just doing the strategy, just doing strategy work. And for 2026, I have decided, dude, why exactly am I getting into that line of business that is not mine? It works for other people, good for you. If you have an agency and if you like doing this stuff, then good for you. I have an agency. I've had agencies before. I have an agency. I can get clients, but that's not what I want to do. Okay. So it's not because you can make money with something that you should go out and do it. Right. It doesn't mean that it's for you. In this case, it is really not for me. And I I'm basically making the decision of uh like not thinking at all about taking a software and giving it to other people or starting an agency, getting clients and stuff. I'm literally thinking about, okay, how do I create a system that's so awesome and so cool that it just makes sales on autopilot, and I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to sell it to anybody. It's my own strategic and competitive advantage over everybody. And I basically create it, put it in the hands of my team, and they can run it. And so it has been really cool. Like the beginning of the year has been insanely cool. Like the tools that I'm creating right now are phenomenal. They're just absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, yeah, I'm talking about I. But yeah, just telling you where I am in my kind of like in my journey and realizations. There are like milestones. Like ideally, you should not wait until the 1st of January to do those things, right? You should be able to do it as time goes and have a like a line that you follow. Okay. I've had one for the longest time and I was very like rigid about it. It was, if this is going to take my time, I'm not doing it. Okay. And I don't know, just lost my way because of that damn YouTube algorithm, who's basically showing me all these agency this, agency that. And I don't like doing this stuff. Okay. So this is what I, want for you as well is just ask yourself that question is what you're doing now, are you doing it because this is really what you wanted to do? This is what gets you out of bed in the morning. You're excited about it. Or is it something that you do because you've seen that some other people make money with this and what it looks like everybody is doing it. Why not you? Right. Again, me, I honest enough to tell you, I fell into the trap. There's a bunch of stuff that I've done last year that honestly I shouldn't have done. And now that I'm back in my, back in my lane, I'm like, dude, like this is awesome, right? And I'm also applying this now to what I'm doing, like in terms of development. So I'm not a developer, but I have been using AI to develop stuff, and it was a learning curve. There were days where I was going to throw the damn computer out the window in the pool in the back, but I learned so much in such a short period of time. And one thing that I like to do now is I take the time. So the first thing that I will do before I start development is I create a vision. Okay. So the vision is basically what is this thing for? This app that I'm building. What is it for? What problem does it solve? And um, so the problem that I solve is something that I don't want to do it. Okay. Because you tend to forget those things. And now I basically hard code the vision into my development. Meaning that at some point, if I ask the developer, the virtual developer to do something, it will say, that's not in the vision, man. Remember, your vision was to do this, 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 this. That is not in the vision. And not that brings me back to, oh, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. You know, that's not going to work for me. So good lessons. That workshop was, and that simple question, they probably didn't realize how important that question was for me. But yeah, it really helped. So I'm advising you to do the same thing. Ask yourself, what is something that you are doing in 2025 that uh, you know you need to start doing in 2026. That's first thing. Now, the second thing, when you go beyond that, is why were you doing that in the first place? And you'll be surprised. You'll be like, man, like why exactly was I doing that? This is something I'm against. Why? How did I end up doing this? Right? My thing is, if like imagine the best possible circumstances in the world, like everything aligns, sun, moon, and stars. Is it this thing that you will be doing? Well, probably not. If it's not, then you've probably been influenced by either necessity. Because that's the thing, sometimes it's like, dude, I need to put food on the plate. Whatever I was doing that I really like is not working yet. And so because of that, I have to do those things. So which is perfectly understandable. There's no shame in it. Um, and if it has to be done to put food on the table, then it has to be done. But don't forget what is it that you really like to do. Um, that's one thing. And the other thing is, which is like it's a lot deeper than just like business and stuff for me. Now, I now have a little daughter now, and it did change my perspective. Okay, I said, it did really change my perspective. So, I told you I'm building this tool that will be self-sustainable. It will just do everything. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want her to be able to manage this business. If she's a kid, but I want her to be able to press a few buttons and have a business running for herself. Right? That's my main thing. This is the reason why my preoccupation is not, oh, let me, you know, sign some people on the membership or something. No. That's cool. It's recurring income and stuff. But the best thing for me and the thing that matters the most to me is once this thing is finished, she will be able to operate this uh, as a kid. And, guess what? She builds like a few of them. She just lets them run. And then by the time she's like 18, she might have, you know, thousands of dollars that landed in her bank account. Right. And so that is my main motivation now. So I built this internally to fix my problems, but I build it so that it's so easy that even my little one can manage it. And then I can, leave that to her. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's what I wanted to say. Nothing, nothing to sell or anything. Just want you guys to think. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. My plan was to make more lives like this spontaneously, but I've been working on like execution. But I should make sometime. I don't have to do this, right? So it's I that's the thing. I like to do things because I want and not because I have to. But I think it would be cool if I took even like 10 minutes to go out and talk. I don't know how long it's been now. Um, and kind of like explain what I'm going through the thought process, of what I'm doing. So maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about what is it that I'm building. I'm building the sickest system in. Oh my god! And maybe I can tell you a little bit later about what I'm building, which again, as I said, is this is not a system that I want to sell to people. It's internal and it's for my little one. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. And well, thank you for whoever is going to watch this, and I will see you in the next one. All right, thank you. Bye.